When you think about the history of Roma people in Europe, what is the first thing you think of? Often, the history of Roma looks grim. It is a long story of prejudice, discrimination, and suffering. But it is important to remember that our history in Europe is about so much more. To challenge the dominant discourses, which regards Roma as victims, and instead to focus on individual stories of Roma heroism and bravery. The European Roma Institute for Arts and Culture, ERIAC, developed the Rethinking Roma Resistance project. With the help of Roma and non-Roma researchers and historians, our project provides evidence of multiple ways in which Roma not only fought against oppression and injustice, but also provides a vivid testimony of Roma contribution to national and European struggles for freedom, democracy, and justice across Europe. We want to share what we found with you. To find out about the project results, visit our website and go to the Highlights section of our main menu. Here, you can explore real-life individual stories of Roma resistance and bravery. Discover the stories of over 40 Roma men and women from across Europe. Click on a country to see the list of its heroes. Click on a name and discover their story. If you know of a Roma resistance hero that should be featured, you can also submit your own hero by filling this form. Maybe you noticed that we still know very little about the physical sites where Roma history took place. This is why we created the interactive map of European sites of Roma resistance just for you. Browse through the map of Europe to discover sites of Roma resistance and heroism. Click on any of the Roma chakras to zoom in and find specific locations. You can find out more about each site by clicking on a specific location. Click on the More Information button to find photos, site description, and related history. You can also use the buttons in the lower right corner to zoom in and out on the map. Use the little yellow man in the lower right corner to see a street view of the location. In addition, you can browse through the list of all resistance sites by typing a country, a type of resistance, or a keyboard to find a specific location you're looking for in the search bar under the map. Click on the View Details button to find more information, including photos of the memorial, a description of the site, and related history. If you know about a resistance site we missed, you can propose additional sites easily by filling out the submission form on the bottom of the page. To learn about Roma resistance history, we created an annotated bibliography of selected sources. You can search the bibliography of more than 200 books, articles, archival sources, and many other items about acts of Roma resistance throughout history. Click on a title to see the details. Want to learn about Roma resistance history in a fun and accessible way? Check out the Roma Heroes game, which is an educational board game featuring the real-life stories of 24 Roma heroes. Inspired by the classic children's board game Guess Who, it is an educational game that allows the players to discover stories of real heroes of the Roma history while playing. Roma Heroes includes custom-made illustrations by Roma artist Emanuel Baraka. In this game, what is relevant is not the hero's physical appearance, but his biography. To guess the character your opponent has, you will need to ask questions about the type of resistance, places of resistance, and the historical period. You can download the DIY game from our website to print it and play it at home. If you like, you can also play a single-player online version of the game. Want to know more? In addition, you can find our book, Rethinking Roma Resistance Throughout History, recounting stories of strength and bravery. This book contains unique findings developed by our researchers who retell the history from the perspective of Roma. With a focus on Roma agency, chapters uncover various forms of resistance and survival strategies that Roma engaged in throughout history. Download the book from our website in PDF or ebook format. Thank you for watching. Feel free to explore and enjoy.